and today I'm going to be doing a different type of video. I've done one video similar to this. The video similar to this was like me ranking Taylor Swift songs on her Lover album, but this is going to be a little bit different. So, my favorite singer is Morgan Wallen, and just recently on March the 3rd, he released a new album called One Thing at a Time, and I listened to all those songs as soon as they came out, which was like around 1 in the morning. And normally I would stay up that late, but lately I've been going to bed earlier. The only reason I was up late that night was because it was a Thursday and I didn't have school, because I don't have school Thursdays or Fridays, and I had just got back from a concert because the concert was in Jacksonville, Florida. And if you have not seen that in my last video, go check that out. That is me getting ready for the Blake Shelton concert I went to. It was a lot of fun, guys. So today I'm going to be reviewing One Thing at a Time album by Morgan Wallen, and I am so excited. So I listened to all these songs and I put like my thoughts on my I had at least a little bit of thoughts on each song, and I put them in my notes app on my phone. But I transferred them to my computer so I can look at my notes and like review the songs for you guys. So let's just hop right into it. So this album has 36 songs, and it is a lot, but I love every song. They're all great, but there were a few I didn't like as much, but let's just hop right into it. So the first song I listened to was F-150-50. This song was really good, guys. I really love this song, and I'm going to probably say this about a lot of the songs he has on here, but I absolutely love the lyrics to this song. And I'm so excited to learn the lyrics to this song because he has a lot, and this was a really good song, so I'm really excited to learn the lyrics. And like I said, the lyrics, they just sounded so good that I would give this song, F-150-50, a 9 out of 10. The next song I listened to was called Me to Me. This song was literally amazing. I loved it. I loved it a lot. Like the tune, as soon as the tune of the music started playing, I was just like, wow. So this song, I would give a 10 out of 10 because there was nothing I saw out of the song that was bad. I just loved it a lot. The next song was called Whiskey Friends. Now, I want to do a disclaimer before I say much else about this song. Okay, so I obviously don't drink because I'm part of the member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but I don't know what it is. I absolutely love songs about drinking, especially when they talk about whiskey. And I know that's weird, but it's true. So when I heard the name of it, I was so excited to hear it because I already know a few songs by him that have to do with whiskey, like whiskey glasses and stuff. But anyway, I was excited, and he literally delivered. He knew what he was doing with the song. It was so good, and it might just be me with this, but I felt like Whiskey Friend seems more like a personal song for Morgan, and that he like had like all this personal stuff to it. Because when I listened to these songs, I listened to the lyrics to see if like any lyrics stuck out to me and if it sounded like personal or what. And this song, just to me, it stuck out because it seemed more personal for him. But that's another reason why I loved it so much. I love to experience and listen to lyrics that talk about things that he's experienced, which is really cool. And so I give this song a 9 out of 10. The next song was called Neon Star. I was surprised about this song because I've never really heard a lot of songs like this by him, and it was really good. It had a great beat to it, and it was a really great song. So I give Neon Star a 9 out of 10. The next song is my literal favorite song from the whole album. So we all have our own opinion, but this is my favorite song, and it's called Thinking About Me. So the tune, like the beat of this music was great. I absolutely love the beat. And not only that, the lyrics were amazing. I know I said that about all of these, but Think About Me, I absolutely love the lyrics to this. This was the one song I love the lyrics to the most because it was so good. And I'm not kidding when I say he did not miss with this song. He literally, he understood the assignment, guys. Like, he really did. This was a masterpiece, and absolutely my favorite song from that album, and probably one of my favorite songs overall, not just in this album, but overall by him, because it is that good. And 11 out of 10 because, come on, I love this song. All right, the next song was called Wine into Water. I really liked the title to this. I really didn't know what it was going to be about until I listened to it, but I do love the title. And the lyrics were really good. I love the lyrics. They were really beautiful. And not only was that, the song was beautiful too. This song, in my opinion, really showcased how insanely talented and beautiful his voice is. So that is why I give the song a 10 out of 10. The next song was probably my least favorite song out of the album. I didn't hate it, but I don't know, I just didn't vibe with it too much. So I'd give it a 6.9 out of 10, and I think I forgot to say the title, but it's called Good Phone Girl Missing, which is why I would give it a 6.9, is because, I mean, yeah, it was a little different. I mean, I like that it was a different kind of song, but I just didn't vibe with it, and so I give it a 6.9 out of 10. The next song was called Cowgirls. I love this song, guys. I don't have a lot of, like, thought to this, except it was so good. The beat was legit. Like, I'm not even kidding. Legit amazing. So this song, Cowgirls, would be a 10 out of 10. Next, he had a song called Sunrise. First of all, I love sunrises, but that's not really what the song was about. But honestly, I like that it wasn't really about a sunrise, but it was a great song, guys. And I'm not kidding. But when I first heard this song, the first thing I thought was, wow, this is beautiful, okay? It was that good, like, seriously. And then, not only that, but this song kind of gave me the same kind of vibe as I See You by Luke Bryan, because, like, the idea of a song is, like, the girl's kind of chasing the guy, or, no, maybe not that way, but, like, there's a, okay, what I'm trying to say is, like, in both of these songs, it kind of talks about how the guy can't get the girl out of his mind, which is the same kind of vibe I See You gives, because in I See You, it's like he sees the girl everywhere and he can't get away from her, which is kind of the same idea of this song. I don't know why it gives me the same vibes, but it does. And so this song deserves a solid 8 out of 10. The next song was called Single Than She Was. I really like this song, guys. It was not my favorite, but it was one of the better songs that, like, stood out to me. I don't know, I just love the lyrics where it's like, honestly probably forgot the lyrics, but there was like a line about how in the chorus it talks about how she's a little more single than she was. I just love it. It's amazing. So 8 out of 10. The next song was called Dying Man. This is the one song I really didn't have much thoughts on at all. Really, all I had to say was that it had a great tune, and I give it a 7 out of 10. So let's move on, because I really don't have anything to say about it. Tennessee Numbers was a pretty good song. I would definitely recommend you check that song out from this album, because it had a great lyric video, which I really loved, and it was an 8.5 out of 10 in my opinion. The next song was literally a masterpiece. It is called Last Drive Down, and the lyrics were amazing. Like always, these lyrics were literally on point, guys, and his vocals, amazing. So definitely check out Last Drive Down. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. Okay, this is another one of my absolute favorite songs from the album, called 98 Braves. Now, I didn't know what it was going to be about, but it was about baseball. And okay, I may not be a baseball fan, but I don't know what it is about baseball songs. I don't know that many. I know one other baseball song, which is The Greatest by Kenny Rogers, but it's so good. But this song was amazing as well, and I loved it. The lyric video was great. If you haven't seen that, check it out. But the song is also great too. And I love the tune, and it has a great message to it. It talks about in the video how you're not always going to win, because my favorite lyric says, "It ain't all about home runs, and that's just the way life plays." And that is so true. It's not all about home runs. We're always not going to hit it right out of the park and do amazing at everything, which is a great message. We need to learn that, because if we fail, we keep going, you know? But it's a great lyric. And 98 Braves definitely deserves a 10 out of 10 from me. The next song was called Ain't That Some. This one, I didn't have too much thought to it, but it was pretty good. And it did make me dance, which is like fun. You know, you like to vibe to songs. And I pretty much vibed with it, but that's about it. So I give Ain't That Some a 7 out of 10. And the next song was called Money on Me. These had great lyrics. And I love the music video, or the lyric video, because they talked about like money on me. I forgot like the lyrics and what it was about really, but it was a good song. And I remember the video kind of went well with the song, but that's about all I have to say. And it was an 8 out of 10 for me. The next song is called 180. Okay, guys, this song was legit pretty good. It was a banger for sure. It like had a great beat. Like, I'm not even kidding. My first thoughts was, this is like dope. Like, literally, it was dope. So it was a 10 out of 10. Well, not 10. It was an 8 out of 10. I'm sorry, guys. If I am stuttering, I do that a lot. I don't know why. The next song is called Devil Don't Know. Now, this was a pretty good song, too. It had beautiful lyrics, okay? I always say that, but his lyrics were so good. And I give Devil Don't Know a 9 out of 10. The next song was called Had It, and the only thought I had for this was, love the lyrics. And it's an 8 out of 10, because it is that good. I Deserve a Drink was a great song as well. So in this song, I Deserve a Drink, he was like literally so on point with the lyrics. I know I say that all the time, but these lyrics were like great. I really love this song a lot. And there were 2 lyrics I put in my like little notes that I loved from this song. So the first lyric said, "What am I supposed to do? I always lose to your temptation." And that is an amazing lyric. I love that lyric. I don't know why, but it's just a good song to vibe to. And then the other lyric that I liked says, "You're another shot that I shouldn't knock," but, and then it says the D word. I don't say that. And then it said baby after that. So other than the cuss word, it was a pretty good song, and I give it 8 out of 10. The next song is called Born with a Beer in My Head. I'm sorry if I stuttered. Born with a Beer in My Hand. When I heard the title, I thought that was pretty funny. But honestly, I kind of agree. I don't know how much Morgan drinks, but I know he definitely does have to drink at least some, because he has a bunch of songs about it. And so that was funny to me that the song was called Born with a Beer in My Hand. But it was a great song. It had really good lyrics, and I really enjoyed this song. So I give it an 8 out of 10. The next song was so gorgeous, and another reason this song was so good is because it involved Hardy. Put Hardy and Morgan Wallen with any song, it is amazing. I don't remember what song it was they sang, but they sang at least 1 or 2 songs together already, and it's amazing. So in the Bible, it was a really good song. I love the idea of this song because it's talking about if like being country was in the Bible, then yeah, they'd be in the Bible. But it's so good, and I love it, and it was a beautiful song. I just love the melody of the song. It was amazing, and I give an 8 out of 10. Man Made a Bar was absolutely one of my top 3 songs for sure. This was a great song with a great tune, and the lyrics were amazing. I don't know what it was, but it was just like in the chorus, I don't remember the lyrics exactly, but it talks about how God made a man and then he made a woman, but then the woman breaks the guy's heart, but he didn't make a place to go when she breaks your heart, so then man made a bar. I don't know why, but I just love the concept of this song. It's so good. Like, I love this song. Like, it's amazing. 10 out of 10. The next song was called Outlook. It wasn't my favorite, but it's a pretty good song. I mean, it had good lyrics, that's for sure. And it was an 8 out of 10. Now, another song I really loved was called Keith Whitley. The first reason is because it is a name of one person. I don't know what it is, but I love songs that the title is the name of an actual person. I've never really heard of Keith Whitley, but I like the idea of that. And then it was a really beautiful song. And now that I've heard a song called Keith Whitley, I'm definitely going to check out Keith Whitley and see what he like sings, because I'd love to see what he sings, because if Morgan Wallen sings about someone, I am going to check them out. And I give this song a 10 out of 10, of course. The next song was called Hope That's True. This was a pretty catchy song, and I like the lyrics, so I would give this song a 7 out of 10. This next song is one of the best ones from the album. It's called Last Night. Like, literally a beautiful, beautiful song. And it had amazing lyrics. And I mean, I'm not kidding. Last Night, chef's kiss. Like, I'm not even kidding. 10 out of 10. I wrote the book. It's almost a 10 out of 10. It's not my favorite, but it's still really good, so I give it a 9 out of 10. And then Thought You Should Know is definitely a 10 out of 10 because it has beautiful lyrics, beautiful melody, and if you have not checked it out, check it out, because in Thought You Should Know, you can tell how insanely talented Morgan is. This song just shows his vocals really well. Tennessee Fan was a great song too. This was a song about football, and I love this song too. Just like the one about baseball. I may not be into sports, but I love songs that sing about sports, which was great, and it was a 10 out of 10. Don't Think Jesus. I give this song a million out of 10 because it is amazing. There's nothing wrong with this song. It is so beautiful, and his vocals are everything in this song. Days That End in Y was a really good song, and this is what I loved about the song. It had a beautiful title. I love that title. I love the lyrics. I love the melody. I just love everything about this song. It was so good. He understood the assignment with that song, I swear. I said that for a couple, but like for real. 10 out of 10. You Proof is a banger, but the only reason I don't give this a 10 out of 10 is because I have overplayed this. Like, he's had this song out for a long time, and it was good, but like, I've heard it so many times, it gets kind of old, so it's an 8 out of 10, but it's still really good. Everything I Love was so good. The lyrics were on point, so 9 out of 10. Me Plus All Your Reasons had amazing lyrics. I don't remember much of the song, but I remember I did love it. So 10 out of 10. One Thing at a Time was great, but it wasn't my favorite, so I give that a 7 out of 10, but the lyrics were really good, like I always say. Now that I have reviewed all the songs, I'm going to review the whole album in its entirety. So, like, all the songs were amazing, but I'd have to say, out of all of them, I'm going to start with my least favorites and then tell you my favorites. So, my least favorites that I mean, you can still listen to, but the ones I really don't care about, that it's not a big deal if you don't listen to, in my opinion, is Good Girl Gone Missing and Dying Man, because I had not much to say about Dying Man, and Good Girl Gone Missing was just not, like, I don't know, I just didn't vibe with it. And then the ones I highly recommend that I absolutely love are Thinking About Me, which is my absolute favorite. So if I had to pick one, just listen to Thinking About Me. It's that good. And I love Last Night, Whiskey Friends, Single Than She Was, Last Drive Around, 98 Braves, Keith Whitley, Cowgirls, Thought You Should Know, Tennessee Fan, Don't Thank Jesus, Me Plus All Your Reasons, and Days at NNY. I know that is a lot, but if you want me to, I will put in the description box all my favorites for you to definitely check out. But also, just check out the whole album because it's amazing. So, like, this whole album's amazing, and so is Morgan Wallen. He's very talented, and he, like, did a great job with these songs. I'm so glad he released this album, because without this album, I'd probably just be, like, bored with music at this point, because lately I haven't found that many great music. But Morgan Wallen, I'm going to be listening to this album probably throughout the whole entire summer this year, because it's so good, and I need to learn the lyrics, guys. But this whole album, like I said, there were a few I didn't like, but overall, the whole album, I would probably give, like, a 9.5 out of 10. Based off the fact that all of them were good except for a couple. But it was amazing, and you should definitely check it out if you have not, because Morgan Wallen is amazing. And if you've never listened to Morgan Wallen or even heard of him, you live under a rock. I'm just kidding. But if you haven't, please check him out, because he is amazing. I love his music. And even if you're not a big country fan, just listen to him, because I see in comments all the time on YouTube that say, I'm not a big country fan, but Morgan Wallen is really good. Or they'll say that they really love his music, though. And even if you listen to it and you're not big into it, at least just listen to Broadway Girls. That's not on this album, but it is a great song by Morgan Wallen. And it's not even country. It's more like rap-ish hip-hop. So if you check that out, I guarantee you will love it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I absolutely loved reviewing this album. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this, because I enjoy this. I want to do it with more songs and albums and singers, because it's fun. And honestly, I didn't even make this video particularly for you guys. This was just for me, because I love Morgan Wallen and I just had to review it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to smash the like button. Comment down below if you've heard the album. If not, let me know when you do. And when you do, comment down below your favorite song from the album. Like I said, mine is Thinking About Me. And don't forget to add me on all my socials. They will be linked in the description box. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye.